Hi everyone. So I am attempting another flip cup. It's been quite a while since I've done any of these, so thought I'd try again. Didn't have a whole lot of success the first several times I tried. Some turned out okay, but most turned out as backgrounds for other projects, which I guess is okay, but I'm gonna try again. So I'm just pouring in my colors at this point. I'm using the pre-mixed paint for this sort of technique, pouring paint, a couple of different brands. Some of them, if they were a little thick, I added some Mod Podge because I didn't have glue, or I had some Floetrol, but I had heard that makes more cells, and I was gonna I'm trying a technique with the cells I saw someone on YouTube do with a toothpick and some of the silicone, so I'm gonna see if that works. Okay, so I've flipped, and now I'm gonna pull up the cup, and I noticed that what's inside the cup is looking pretty cool. I find that a lot, that what's inside the cup looks better than what ends up on my canvas. But this didn't look too bad, so I'm just gonna kind of move it around. I don't have a spinner. This was sped up a little bit, so the actual flow of it was slower, which I think my paints were a little too thick. First I thought that my problem has been my paints have been too thin, but this time I thought maybe they were too thick, and that's why they're flowing so slowly. You can't really tell because this video is a little more sped up, but still it's a better result than I've gotten in the past. So I'm gonna have to tag the YouTube person who I took the advice from to get this effect. It's still not exactly, what I'm trying to do, but getting closer. It's a learning experience, right? cut a little bit of this out because it really was taking a long time to get the paint to flow to the edges. So again, making me think it was a little too thick. I got really impatient and just started using my fingers to kind of drag it over, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I just got a little tired of waiting for it to flow. And that's about, I think, as much as it was going to flow. So I tried to use a little paint to touch up some of the edges that weren't quite covered. I liked the colors, but yeah, definitely I think the paint was a little too thick. So, learning experience, right? Okay, so now I'm going to use the toothpick dipped in silicone and try to make a design, a shape. It doesn't work, but I tried. I end up with just little holes in the paint, but they never actually become cells. So I let it sit for a while, but even a day or so later, they don't turn into cells. And actually, as I'm looking at it now, there are some cracks in the paint, which I understand means that the paint was definitely too thick. So I guess I figured out what was wrong with it. But anyway, thanks for watching. And if you have any tips, I would love to hear them.